everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome back to my channel. So, as most of the world, I think we're all still in lockdown, or at least in like some version of a lockdown. One thing that has really helped me get through it, I guess, or just make the time go by faster or feel like everything is normal, is playing board games. So I figured, why not share the board games that have been getting me through lockdown or quarantine and all that stuff. Yeah, anyway, I hope this video is just either a good distraction or a little bit helpful for you guys to play some board games. A lot of these games are 2-player, and then there's a couple like 3 to 6-player depending on how big or little your family is. Okay, so I think I'll start off with the fast-paced games because those ones I like to play because it just makes the time go by faster, and then it's like you just feel like everything is normal. I don't know. First one is Jungle Speed. So this game is really fun. Basically, it's a card game and you have a totem in the middle, and when your cards match up, you grab the totem. First person to do that wins. There's a couple battle scars that I have on my hands because my family is quite competitive. Just, you know, beware, but it's all fun and games. I will leave all of the games and links of where you can purchase them in the description box, so you can go check it out there. I do have an Amazon shop with all my favorite board games and everything that you can shop from if you want to do that. Some of the games I won't even like mention, but they'll be on there if you want to check it out. Yeah, so Jungle Speed is a good fun one. Another fast-paced game is Anomia. This one's kind of cool because it's a little bit of like general knowledge, so you're thinking while it's still like quick. Basically, you have your symbols on the cards, and if your symbol matches, then you have to yell that category before that category can yell your card. So it's really fun. The player with the most amount of cards at the end wins. So I really like it. I know, like, pre-COVID and all that stuff, this was the game that I would always bring when our like friends would get together. So I highly recommend that. So the next ones, or like the rest of the games that I have, are pretty chill. You can have like casual drinks with, play after dinner sort of thing. First one I'd share is Rummy Cub. This one, a lot of people have messaged me on Instagram saying that they have purchased this game and played it from my recommendation. So it makes me so happy when you guys do that, because I love filming these videos and making this like board game content, and when it's actually like useful and someone takes something away from it, like I just love it. So anyway, so Rummy Cub is a lot of fun. It's like the card game Rummy, but you're playing with tiles, no cards involved or anything like that. It's a lot of fun. There's some strategy to it, but it's pretty relaxed. So the next one is Sequence. This one is, again, just like after dinner, casual afternoon. You can play with 2 to 4 people. It's a lot of fun. You can play on teams, you can play on your own, that sort of thing. I think it's a great game just like casually, like you can still have a conversation with. There's still like some strategy to it. You can get quite competitive depending on how competitive your family is, but it is a lot of fun and I highly recommend it. This one involves cards and tiles. Basically, there's a board, you're matching your card with your tile, and you have to create 3 lines of 5. Pretty straightforward, easy game to learn, easy game to play, and it's a lot of fun. And this one you can play with like kids and adults sort of thing. So the next one, I played this with my friends, and then when we were in lockdown and all that stuff, I quickly ordered it to play with my family. It's the Trivial Pursuit Family Edition. So there are cards for kids and there are cards for adults. And the way that my family has been playing, or like my brothers and I, because you have to, like regular Trivial Pursuit, you have to get the wedge on like your one spot sort of thing, but going around. So all the non-wedge collector spots, we've been using the kid cards, and then for the wedge ones, we've been using the adult. It's pretty funny. It's like the kids one's pretty obvious, like you should know the answer, but there's been times where I had no idea. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. It is kind of a longer game, but there are ways that you can like create your own variations of it to make it a bit quicker. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've really been enjoying that lately. The one that's like pretty common, a lot of people have played, is Codenames. There are different versions of it. I really like the Disney version of it as well. We have that. And it's pretty good because it has like words and it also has the pictures. So it's kind of like a 2-for game, which is pretty fun. But this one's really nice. Basically, you're playing with your partner and you're trying to get them to match up the patterns by your clues of what's on the card sort of thing. Probably takes about, it says 15 minutes. It can take a little bit longer depending on like how long you're taking to guess. But it is very competitive, it says that. So yeah, I highly recommend this game. Again, it's kind of just like an afternoon or after dinner type of game, but yeah, it gets pretty competitive. And then these 2 games, they take a little bit longer. One is very competitive, and like these aren't games that you're really like talking about other things, like having conversations outside of the game. These are like pretty straightforward, like you're focusing on the game. First one, it's kind of fitting for what is going on in the world. It's called Pandemic. This one was a lot of fun. Probably like what, 45 minutes? Yeah, 45 minutes. It's like everyone versus the board game, so you're playing the board game, and it's a lot of fun. Basically, you're just trying to save the world from the virus getting across, so it's very fitting to what's going on in the world. And last but not least is a game called Bohanza, which is so much fun. It's basically you're farming beans and you're trading with everyone and trying to collect your own and trying to collect the most amount of coins. It's a lot of fun. It takes a bit to play, 45 minutes or so. Claws come out in this game. You realize everyone's true colors. I don't think it's pretty affordable, I think. It's not a very popular game, like not a lot of people played it, but my friends from high school and we used to love these games. Like we would throw parties to play this game. I highly recommend any of these games. I feel like they're pretty similar to each other, but like different in their own way. If you're looking for more like 2-player games, I did a whole Instagram highlight on that, so you can go check out my Instagram and go look at that. But yeah, just on the top of my head, thinking of 2-player games, cribbage is a good one, sequence, even just regular cards. You can play like Crazy Eights, you can play Dutch Blitz with a regular deck of cards. That one's a good one, or like Nerds is what it's called in our family. Yeah, these are just some games. I wanted to make this just kind of like a quick run through video of them all. I've made other videos in the past that you can go check out related to board games and stuff like that, like more party, and then like board games for beginners and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said earlier, I think playing board games is a good way to pass the time and a good distraction to like what's going on in the rest of the world. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know some things that you've been doing to get you through quarantine or lockdown and all that stuff. Reading is a good one as well. Let me know if you have any good book recommendations. But yeah, or let me know your favorite board game if I haven't said yours in here. So leave that in the comments down below. And like I said, all the links to all these games will be in the description box, so you can go check that out. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you all in the next video.
If we just smile, yeah, if we just smile, if we just smile.